Hi all you healthy humans, welcome to New Leaf Table TV. I'm your host, Chef E, and today we're gonna make mini meatloafs with green beans and red new potatoes. We're gonna make them all in one sheet pan. It's gonna be a really easy meal that you can throw together fairly quickly. So we have our grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef. We have green beans, which are really high in your vitamin C and vitamin A, so it's good for eye and skin health. We have our red new potatoes. We have mushrooms and onions that are great for detoxification. Bacon that we're gonna put on top. Grass-fed cheddar cheese. We also have ketchup that's gonna be a component in the meatloaf. This is sugar-free ketchup. I really like Primal Kitchen. They're a very clean brand. We're also using their spicy brown mustard for the sauce that goes on top of the meatloaf. Mustard is a great ingredient in your healthy recipes. It actually has phytochemicals, which is an antioxidant that helps deactivate any carcinogens in your body. We are going to be using balsamic vinegar on our green beans. Balsamic vinegar actually contains acetic acid, which contains probiotics and helps with digestion. We also have coconut aminos and tamari to add some flavor to the meatloaf, and a little bit of almond meal, and that's gonna add some depth to the meatloaf and also help with balancing blood sugar. So let's get started. If you haven't already done it, go ahead and preheat your oven to 425 degrees. First thing, you wanna chop up your potatoes. I'm gonna quarter these and then coat them with avocado oil and just put them in 1/3 of your sheet pan. My sheet pan is coated with a non-bleached parchment paper. I just get on Amazon. All right, our potatoes are chopped. Now I'm gonna coat them with avocado oil right in the pan so we don't have to dirty any additional dishes, and season with salt and pepper. You wanna give them a good sprinkle of sea salt. It's gonna make them extra flavorful. Now let's chop our mushrooms and our garlic. We wanna slice our mushrooms fairly thin because they're gonna be mixed in to our meatloaf. Our mushrooms are ready to go. Now we're gonna mince our garlic. So I'm gonna use this really simple little tool that I got on Amazon. It has teeth, and I'm using 3 cloves of garlic. You just stick them in the little bowl and give it a couple turns, and the teeth mince up your garlic. Minced garlic, it's really easy to clean and easy to put in your dish. Okay, we got everything diced. Now it's time to make our little mini meatloaves. So go ahead and add your mushrooms to your ground beef. I also like this little tool. It's actually a pastry cutter, but I use it to scoop things off my cutting board. I'm gonna add my diced onions, my minced garlic, and then I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of our spicy brown mustard. I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of almond meal, 1 egg, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of onion powder, a dash of cayenne because we like things spicy, and some fresh ground pepper, and some quality sea salt. I don't skimp on the good salt. Okay, now get your hands dirty and make sure everything is evenly combined. Okay, everything is well combined and smelling yummy. Now we're just gonna take part of our meat and roll it into a little ball and put it on our sheet pan. And you want to form it into little loaves. You're going to make 4 of these, and they're going to go right down the middle of the sheet pan. Okay, they may not look perfect, but they will be really tasty. Next, we're gonna make a really simple sauce to go over our mini meatloafs. So you're gonna take your unsweetened ketchup and add about 6 tablespoons. So I'm gonna estimate 6 tablespoons. And then we will use a tablespoon of our spicy brown mustard, a tablespoon of tamari, which is gluten-free soy sauce, and a tablespoon of coconut aminos. And we will mix it all together. If you need to thin it out a little bit, you can add water. Ours looks about perfect. So you're just going to coat it over the top of your meatloaves. Our last step is we're gonna take 2 pieces of bacon. I cut these in half, so we have 4, and I'm just gonna lay them over the top of our meatloaves and just kind of tuck them in on bottom. Now we're gonna pop this in the oven for 15 minutes, and then we'll take it out and add the green beans. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. I pulled our potatoes and mini meatloaves out of the oven. Now we're gonna add the green beans. So just take your green beans and add it to the free third of the pan. Coat them with some avocado oil. Add a little balsamic vinegar, some fresh cracked pepper, and some sea salt. Now give everything a good mix. Now we'll pop this whole thing back in the oven for another 15 minutes, and then we will be ready to eat. Okay, our meatloaf, green beans, and potatoes are out of the oven. You can tell that everything is nice and brown. If you want to check if you have an instant read thermometer, you want your meatloaf, the center, to be about 160 or higher. So we are at 170, so we are good. Now, if you are not dairy-free, you can add a little bit of sharp cheddar cheese to the top of your meatloaf. Let it melt on in, and it'll add another layer of deliciousness. And we're ready to eat. So let's get one plated up. Our meatloaf, our yummy potatoes, and green beans. And there you have it. All your dinner in one sheet pan. That was our mini meatloaf with potatoes and green beans. Thanks for watching New Leaf Table TV. Until we dine again, farewell, healthy humans. To subscribe to New Leaf Table's meal plan service with weekly meals and easy delivery through your existing Amazon Fresh membership, visit our website at newleaftable.com. And also, please hit the subscribe button to our YouTube channel. Okay, Mustard is a great ingredient in your healthy recipes. It actually has phytochemicals, which is an antioxidant that helps blah, 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 blah. My sheet pan is coated with a non-bleached blah, blah, blah.